Hi, welcome back to the railroad. I'm going to talk to you about Jim Flynn's seed and feed this time. He was born in 1940, and he was an air traffic controller in the Air Force, retired out of that occupation. He lives here in Belton with me. Really nice guy, and he's been over to the railroad several times. Really good photographer. At any rate, I wanted to make this building, which is actually the entire building, was a Menards structure. It's one of their early ones. And this building weighs probably, I'm going to guess, something in the neighborhood of 10 plus pounds. It is, or it has walls that are cast 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch thick. They're all out of urethane or cast resin. It's just extremely, extremely heavy. I took everything off of this building. All of the windows removed, the doorways were removed, and I took all of the piping that was on here off, mainly because their piping was not realistic looking. It had a large diameter at one end, and it would taper down, then it would come back up. It just wasn't very good casting work. They'd cast the piping. So all of the piping that's been put on here is from the Walters refinery piping units. And I have an outdoor or a separator up here that I added also and made the frame for. Also added some of these frames in here to support the pipes. Then I repainted it, put the whole thing back together again, and what you see is what you get. But Jim now has a building on the railroad. And it was a fun project to do. I tried to raise the roof here high enough so that I could get a car into it to spot. At any rate, it's one of those things where the building was pretty close, but it took a little work, but it was a lot of fun, and the result, I think, looks pretty good. So, you need to think about doing the same thing maybe with your railroad. And until we meet again, go down to your railroad room and let your trains put a smile on your face.